Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen here at Soul Magic Inspirations and Star Chart Tarot, and I'm here today with a dragon reading, pick a pile. So we're going to tune into some dragon energies. I have pre-shuffled the oracles because I've used several different decks, and I will channel the information that I get from them for you. I just want to say a big thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you being here. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 4K and it would really help me. Please like and share and comment. That would really help my channel. So thank you so much. So I just want you to use your intuition. So pick with your intuition, which means not thinking about it. Just go with your first reaction. So pile 1 we have a pyramid. Pile 2 we have a heart. And pile 3 we have a wand. Okay, so pick your pile and I will see you at pile 1. And we're just going to be using oracles today. Hello pile 1, you chose the pyramid. So let's see what messages the dragons have for you. So we've got shadows here. So you could be doing some shadow work. You could be going through dark night of the soul. You could be going through quite dark energies right now. And we need to acknowledge the shadow. You know, we all have the shadow within us. We have, in a good energy, we have the balance of light and dark. So it's important we don't deny the shadows. It's important we give our attention to the shadows. And we do inner work on that. And we clear and heal from any dark shadow energy. And acknowledge those aspects of ourselves. It's not a bad thing. So maybe right now you're focusing on that, or that is something that's going to come in for you. So don't ignore the shadow. You know, whatever comes up, it's a message to heal that, to work on that issue, okay? And we've got loss energy reversed. So yeah, you could have, you know, been going through loss. You could have lost somebody in your family, you know, somebody, a loved one, you know, a friend, a family member, some sort of loss. Could be a relationship for some of you, a love connection. For some, it could be a pet, a beloved pet. But, you know, whatever you've lost, you know, it's important that we honour those feelings and we allow ourselves to feel the grief, the sadness, whatever comes up. So this could be part of what you're working on right now. And don't try and block it out. Don't try and push it down, because that can cause problems later on for you in your physical health. But I feel with the loss reverse, you're coming out of that. So you could have been going through quite a dark phase, but I feel you're coming out of that. You're starting to come out of that. And again, if any of you need healing, I am a healer. We're using self-compassion, and it's very powerful. And I will leave the link down below if you're interested in that. I do 40% off the first session. And you get an hour's session. And we go very deep. So if you need any help, please reach out. And we've got a radiant and Nis 24. So 24, the energy of love, 6 energy. Aradia has spoken. Your inner servitude is over. Your beliefs and dependence are melting away. I am awakening the magic that will free you. Know that freedom begins in thought. So, yeah, there could have been negative thought patterns that you're dealing with. Negative thoughts, especially if you've been dealing with grief or loss. You know, we can get to that negative self-talk sometimes. And, yeah, it doesn't make you feel good about yourself. And it is time to release that and to be in that energy of self-love. And your freedom begins in your thoughts. So it's time to clear your thoughts, you know. Think anew, think differently, be in a loving energy towards yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Get out of the negative self-talk. Heal from that, you know, heal from that pattern, that behaviour. And you're going to feel much better, you know, because we attract what we are. So if you can get into a much more positive, loving vibration for yourself, you will attract that to you, more positive, loving things towards you. And we have Kuan Yin and Susuri, The time for the highest divine love has now come. Be open and gentle in every life situation. So you could be attracting a love partner here. We've got the 2 energy, which is my number for relationships and partnerships. And the beautiful colours of red, pink and gold, and orange. So sacral, solar plexus, root chakra energy, pink, higher heart energy. So it could be, it says divine love. So you could be attracting in a divine love. And I feel it's when you're done with this healing work, when you've done that work on yourself, and you're in that self-love energy and you're feeling better, and it says be open and gentle in every life situation. So give yourself love and compassion. That's what we work with the compassion key, that the healing modality I use. Give yourself love, give yourself compassion, and don't beat yourself up about things. Just be in that loving, compassionate energy for self. And we got independence, carving your own path. So we've got a number 1 + 9 = 10. So it's a 1, there's a new beginning. So you're coming into a phase of independence. You're carving out your own path. So you become very self-reliant. You are capable. You may have been through trials and tribulations. Would have showed you that you're very capable of carving your own path. You are responsible for your own choices, your own decisions, your own life. And you can carve your own way. You can make your own way in the world and create the life that you truly desire. And especially if you're in that self-love energy and knowing your worth and feeling deserving of creating that. So you could be getting out of codependent connections or interdependence connections and standing more on your own 2 feet moving forward. And invention, burning with passion. So I feel this is telling you to connect with your creativity, your passion, open up to inspiration. You could be getting inspired ideas or a download, and you could be inventing something, okay? You could be creating something that is your passion, something you feel passionate about. It's important we follow our passions in life, live your life passionately in all ways. And obviously it starts with yourself, make sure you're loving yourself and you're honouring your own needs at this time. Beautiful. We have the Emerald Dragon, brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your 5th dimensional blueprint. So the green of the heart chakra, again, a heart healing, I feel. And there's like beautiful flowers around. So good fortune is coming towards you. Healing, yeah, you're going through a healing phase right now. And opening up to abundance, when you're in that self-love energy. And opening up to receive, being in that good self-worth. And again, we're talking about our thoughts. So it's very important that you rethink your thoughts. Be aware of your thoughts. When you keep tapping into negative thoughts, about yourself or your situation, it's good to tap in to positive, loving thoughts. And, support yourself as a divine being. Support yourself as somebody worthy of all good. And you will attract that. It says cosmic abundance. You will attract that in to your life. So this is my own deck, which is in my online shop, Dragon Empowerment Oracle. So learn from mistake. Yeah, I feel that you've been doing that, okay? You're somebody who's very self-aware, or you're coming into that energy. Yeah, love yourself. So it's confirming that, be in that energy of self-love. And it's a good energy to be in. It's not selfish. It's good to love yourself and know your boundaries. Fill up your own cup first before giving to others. Make sure that you are honouring and loving yourself, okay? And when you're in that energy, you can help and honour and love others in a better way. And stay grounded. So, yeah, if you're very much up in your head or, in your imagination, we need to balance that with becoming grounded. So get out into nature when you can. Walk on the earth, hug a tree, go to a park, go to the ocean, get grounded. If you can't get out, visualize yourself connected to the center of Mother Earth and that's going to really help bring in those manifestations for you. We need to be grounded for that to come in. So, a beautiful message there, Pile 1. I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed that, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Hello, Part 2. You chose the heart. So let's see what your message is from the dragons. So we've got decisions. So there could be a big decision that you've got to make. Okay? So trust yourself in this. Trust yourself to make the right decision. Maybe research, maybe get some more information, or speak to other people that you respect and admire. But yeah, you will make the right decision, but give it some thought, okay? Maybe it's not time to rush into a decision, but make a careful decision. You know, get all the information you need, ask others, do research, whatever you need to make that decision, and then you will feel confident in your decision. And be in the energy of gratitude. You know, be grateful for where you're at right now. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful, even if it's not where you want to be. Be grateful for what you do have in your life. There are so many things that we do have to be grateful for when you get down to it. You know, from our bodies, from our eyes, our ears, our hands, our feet, our legs, our hearts, you know, the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, you know, the people that love us, the people around us, the nature, the animals. You know, once you start, there are so many things to be grateful for. So maybe keep a gratitude diary, maybe write yourself a list of what you're grateful for today. And when you shift into that energy of gratitude, the universe recognizes that, and it will send more for you to be grateful for. And it's just acknowledging what you do have is a very powerful thing to do, and makes you feel good that you do have more than you thought you had, okay? And we have Pallas, Athena and Sweetie, number 28. The destiny of your world is changing, and whether this is for good or ill is in your hands. Protect the good, look after love, and leave no room for lower energies to creep in. So again, we've got a 10 energy, 28, 10, a 1 energy. So your destiny is in your hands. You know, we was talking about that in part 1 about your thoughts. So if you're going to slip into negative thoughts, slip into fear, you know, you're going to attract that to you. So it's very important that you watch your thoughts, you watch your feelings around it, to stay in a positive, upbeat energy, to see it in a positive way, even if you're feeling daunted, even if the change is challenging or the new beginning is not necessarily your choice. But, you know, see it through the eyes of love, see it for the highest good, see things as happening for a reason, a good reason, and stay in that positive mindset around it and see it with positive eyes. And if you feel yourself getting into negative feelings or thoughts about it, be aware of that and change that round and see it from a much more positive perspective, and that will really help things turn out in a more positive way. And we have Sun God and Ezra, number 21. Free yourself from lies and deception and live your truth. Shine in your own light. Other people's truths are of no use to you. So it's time to free yourself from lies and deception. So time to be authentic. Time to be who you're truly meant to be, to speak your truth, to shine your light out there, and not have the fear of being seen for who you truly are, of somebody that is here to shine their light, to spread the love. And don't let other people's beliefs or thoughts or words bring you down. You know, protect yourself, shield your energy, have a cloak of protection around you, give yourself daily affirmations, whatever helps you to stay in that positive mindset and have that belief in your heart about yourself. And don't believe the lies that maybe other people are saying about you. You know the truth of who you are. You know the truth of your true essence. And it's time to not let other people's drag you down and be in that good energy of self-worth and self-love at this time. Yeah, and we've got inspiration. I feel that you are an inspiration to others. You may not even know that. You may not even be aware of that. But I think sometimes the way we live our life can inspire others. If you're living your life in a truly authentic way, if you're doing things that you really want to do from the heart, from your passion, if you're being creative, if you're following your own inspirations and working through the world and helping others, whatever you're doing, taking inspired action from your own downloads or channelings or creativity. And I feel a lot of people are admiring that about you and they're actually seeing you as an inspiration. So I feel you need to start acknowledging that you are inspiring others. That may be not your intention, but that is something that you're doing. So don't stop what you're doing. Keep going, because you're helping to show others the way of how to live an inspired life as well. Wow. Yeah, transformation, defining yourself. So, yeah, you're going through some sort of transformation right now. You could be coming into more of an awareness of who you truly are. And, like we said earlier about being authentic, speaking your truth, living your life on your own terms. And you are the one that defines yourself. You are the one that says who you are, not other people. And other people may judge you or criticize you, but you need to protect your energy. You need to not let other people sway you and stay firm in your own self-belief and self-love energy. And we have Fire Dragon, burns up the lower energies around you. You're safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. Wow. So again, inspiration. Follow your own path. Be determined. Keep going. No matter if people are, trying to bring you down or criticizing you. You could call on the Fire Dragons to clear away lower energies around you in your home, in your mind, around in your neighborhood or whatever. They can clear away lower energies. Maybe do some clearing in your home. Have a salt bath. Cleanse your mind. Meditate or do some energy work. See an energy healer. Whatever helps you. Get out in the fresh air. Get out into nature. To stay determined. You are safe and protected. Your guides and angels want you to know you are safe and protected. They're just confirming that. And your soul pathway is clearing. So the way ahead is becoming clear for you. Okay, so that's really beautiful. So this is my Dragon Oracle in my card shop. So yeah, have respect for yourself. Like I was saying, have that self-respect. Have that self-belief. It doesn't matter what other people think or feel about you. It's what you think and feel about you that counts. Okay? So allow yourself, respect yourself, and open up to learning new things. Being open, being inspired, being creative, allowing yourself to learn new things. And that's how we stay vibrant and alive. And I feel that's what you're like. You are going to be opening up. And you're not closed-minded. You're opening up to new things all the time. And be the hope you want to see in the world. So yeah, I feel, as well as being inspiration to others, I feel you give other people hope. You're leading the way, you're showing others the way of how to live their lives fully as a sovereign being, and living your life in the light and following your own inspiration and guidance. It gives people hope that this is manageable, this is achievable. So keep doing what you're doing, okay? So really beautiful energy, pile 2. So if you enjoyed that, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Hello, part 3, you chose this wand. So let's see what the dragon messages are for you today. So we've got New World. So there's a new chapter. This reminds me of the World card in the tarot. I feel you're coming into a new chapter of your life, like a chapter in a book. Okay, so you're coming to an end of a cycle. For some of you, it could involve travelling. Maybe you're going to move to a different part of the world or a different part of the country. There's some sort of change maybe around your living situation and your day-to-day routine. But definitely a new chapter, and it's nothing to fear. Okay, it's nothing to fear. And yeah, use your wisdom. You're very wise. You've gained a lot of wisdom. So use your wisdom to help you. You have all the wisdom you need within you to help you through this process. And, again, being that loving energy, nurturing energy to self. Get out of toxic thoughts or negative thoughts around yourself. Just tap into that inner wisdom, or, seek wisdom, seek knowledge, outside of yourself, seek information, speak to people you trust and admire. But you have all the wisdom you need within you already, and just acknowledge that about yourself. And we have Artanis and Arislu. Open yourself to the gifts that life brings. Be grateful and patient, and you'll receive all that you require. Wow. So life is a gift, and there are new gifts coming towards you. Okay, and I feel for some it's a new chapter in your life in some way. For some it could be moving. For some it could be moving countries even. For some it could be work. For some it could be a love situation. Whatever it is, they're just saying be grateful and patient, and you'll receive all that you require. So just trust in the process. Just trust that all will be well. This is divinely guided, I feel. And you will get what you need at the right time. It's all in divine timing. I know we're all saying that, and we do have the 5 energy. So definitely change is afoot. And just be grateful and patient for where you're at. If you're impatient for things to change, know that things will change, and that you receive all that you require. So just be open, just allow yourself to trust in the process you're in right now. And you will be, there's a beautiful light there. You will be illuminated. You will see the truth of what you need to do when you need it, okay? And Zadkiel and Grazlalu. The time for being passive and accepting begins now. Let go of desires. Be patient and prepared. The right moment will come, and everything has its time. So we've got an 8 energy as well here. And that's the energy of abundance and also infinity. And again, it's telling you to be patient. Okay, now is not the time to rush in, maybe. Now is the time to just be patient, and let go of trying to push something or trying to control something. And again, it's talking about the right timing. So it's asking you to trust where you're at. It's asking you to have faith and belief and patience, and everything has its time. So it will happen in the right timing. So just try and relax, try and trust in the process, and things will work out the way they're meant to work out. You don't need to control anything. You just need to trust the process and let go of fear, and just be in that loving, open-minded energy. We've got legacy, another 8, persistence. So we've got 8 energy, persistence. Yeah, I feel that you are somebody that's very persistent. You're somebody that's overcome a lot. You've had to overcome a lot of obstacles, and you're very strong and capable. And yeah, this is who you are. This is your legacy. This is, you show others the way. And not to give up, not to give up on your dreams, not to give up on your beliefs, and to just keep moving forward with persistence. And yeah, with persistence, we persevere, we move forward, and yeah, you will do that. You will do that. And knowledge. So again, you have the knowledge, and another number 1 energy. So you have the knowledge within you. Okay, so, and if you seek knowledge outside of you, also be open to that. Do research, connect with others that may have the information you need, ask questions, seek out people that you feel may have the answers you seek. But you also have a lot of knowledge within you. So, dig deep and tap into that knowledge within you, that wisdom within you. And Silver Lunar Dragon bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. So yeah, step into that divine feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman. That energy of being receptive, being magnetic, being vulnerable, being compassionate, being loving. Open up to receive, open up. And like I said, it's not about trying to control anything. It's not trying to push anything. Balance your energies. Be in the energy of peace and harmony within yourself. Be open to cooperation. And expand your causal chakra. Be open to guidance. Be open to divine downloads. And, just trust in the process, I feel, is the main message for you. So this is my Dragon Empowerment Oracle in my card shop. So yeah, heal from past hurt. So right now you could be healing something. You could be going through a healing process. So that is something you need to keep doing. And time to listen, quieten your mind and receive guidance. So again, open up to guidance, meditate, go into nature, pray, open up to receive some guidance if you're needing it. Reach out to your guides, your angels, ask for their assistance. They need our permission to come in. Ask for their guidance and assistance at this time, and quieten your mind to listen to the answers or ask for a sign from them. And forgive yourself and others. So forgive yourself, It's so powerful when we do that. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. So allow yourself to forgive yourself. Forgive others that may have hurt you. Don't hold on to that. It keeps us stuck. And it's very freeing when you can do that. And the Ho'oponopono prayer, which you can find on YouTube, is a very powerful, quick way to do that. To shift your energy around something there. So I'm going to leave it there. So thank you, part 3. Very positive message. If you enjoyed that, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Lots of love.